STEP Center was started over 25 years ago by two women who needed an educational facility for their sons who were both differently able. At that time, there was very little inclusion in regular schools for kids who had disabilities or who had developmental challenges. And so STEP began with about 3 kids and gradually increased his size. I think our maximum has been at any one time close to 30. I am Andrea Cameron, and I've been a practicing therapist since 1985. My favorite population to work with are the children. Today we're at the STEP Center. It's a school for therapy, education and parenting of children with multiple disabilities. As part of our outreach to parents, and because of the need to keep producing material that parents can use while their kids are isolating at home, we've decided to create a series of educational videos.
Hi, my name is Sharon Wallace. I am an adjustment to blindness officer at the Jamaica Society for the Blind. I have been training persons who are blind or visually impaired in orientation and mobility training. Now, today I would like to talk about orientation for persons who are blind or visually impaired. Now, orientation is basically how to know where you are in space. And I say space because if you should close your eyes as a person who can see and somebody should spin you around, take you to another location, you will not know where you are. And so with orientation, to know where you are in space, we use the remaining senses. And I say remaining senses because not all persons who are blind do have the other senses in place, such as hearing, speaking, touching, and feeling. Using your remaining senses is very important so that persons can be as independent as possible. All right, so we try to take them as close as possible to where they were before they have lost their sight. Explore somebody guiding you from your classroom to the bathroom, which you have never been to. So you use sighted guide. The person who is guiding you is called a sighted guide. And there are specific techniques which is used to guide somebody who is blind or visually impaired. Now we call it the hand movements, right? So we tap the back of the person's hand who is blind or visually impaired. They take the elbow and walk beside you, or a little bit half step to behind you. This is to go half step behind you. Is that you don't want to walk on the heels of the person. So if you walk toe to toe, heel to toe to heel, then what will happen? Possible you will trip the person who is guiding you, and you don't want that to happen. Place your hand on the top, for example. If the face base is the very first thing when you enter the bathroom, you want to place your hand on the top. The person who is blind or visually impaired to place his or her hand on your hand, slide it to the top, and you will say to the person, this is the face basin and this is the top. You will flick the top up or down depending on which way you will want the water, you get the water running. So, and ensure that the person does this before you leave the person, so they get it, ensure that they get it. For the hand towel, you do the same thing, okay? If it's a dispenser, you want to ensure that your hand is placed on it as well, and you allow the person to feel your hand rotating the knob, if that's the way it is done, or pressing it down on it, and to get it going. After that, you will allow the person to do the same. With all of these actions, you need to allow the person to do it after you have done it. The reason for this, you're going to be leaving that person alone in the bathroom. All right? If, for example, the person has a white cane, you will want to place your hand over the person's hand and kind of flip the white cane forward to the bowl, the toilet bowl, and so that they will see that the toilet is in front. If, for example, you do not have a white cane, they don't have a white cane, you want to ask them gently to slide their foot forward to touch it, and they will know where it is, right? After you've done, and you'll also want to orient them to the bin. This means that when you leave the bathroom, that person will feel so confident and so independent that they can do all of these things. This is very important now. You need to say to the person, the toilet is clean. If it's dirty, I suggest you volunteer to clean it for them. Now they will never ever trust you or respect you again if you leave them to a dirty toilet. You need to ensure that paper is in the dispenser, soap is there, and so on. And then you assure them that you are waiting for them on the outside. Remember, even though you have oriented this person to the bathroom, you could be out there waiting for a while and wondering what is happening. That person could be so disoriented after finished using the bathroom that they are lost. So you need to knock on the door, at a reasonable time and ask, are you okay? And then the person will say, yes, I'm done, or no, I am not done. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share.